Whoever said, "It's better to give than to receive," probably never found themselves exhausted from constantly pouring into others without receiving anything in return. I've been there giving my time, energy, and resources, only to feel overlooked and underappreciated. It's a tough spot, one that many of us have faced, especially if you're trying to live by Stoic principles in a world that often confuses kindness with weakness. Today, we're going to explore how to offer your compassion wisely and protect your peace. Drawing on some timeless Stoic wisdom, we'll uncover why setting boundaries isn't just smart, it's necessary to preserve both your dignity and your sanity. So if you've ever felt like your kindness is being taken for granted, stick around. This discussion might just change the way you interact with the world around you. Navigating the tightrope between being compassionate and maintaining self-respect can feel like one of life's great juggling acts. It's all about giving to others without losing yourself in the process. But how do we strike this delicate balance? It's not about withholding kindness or compassion. It's about ensuring that our generosity does not deplete our own resources, emotional, physical, or otherwise. Stoicism, a philosophy that has stood the test of time, offers a profound understanding of why self-respect is not just beneficial, but necessary. When practicing compassion, Stoics teach us the importance of knowing ourselves and recognizing what we can and cannot control. In the context of kindness, this means understanding our limits and boundaries. Marcus Aurelius, a famed Stoic philosopher, emphasized the importance of acting according to our own nature, while respecting our capacity to give. This can be challenging, especially when society often values self-sacrifice as a measure of goodness. But Stoicism suggests a different measure. Acting with wisdom is about giving not until it hurts, but until it's enough. Enough for the situation, enough for the person in need, and enough according to what our own resources allow. When we talk about resources, I'm not just referring to material things. Emotional and mental resources are just as critical. Have you ever felt drained after a day of helping others, almost as if you've given all of yourself away? That's a sign that your kindness might be unbalanced. To prevent this, we should consider setting clear boundaries. These aren't barriers to keep people out, but guidelines that help us interact with others respectfully and sustainably. It's okay to say no, or to tell someone, "I can help you with this, but not that." This not only protects our well-being, but also teaches others how to treat us with the respect we deserve. Furthermore, self-respect in Stoicism isn't about ego or pride. It's about self-awareness and living in harmony with our virtues. If kindness is one of your virtues, you must practice it in a way that aligns with your other virtues, like wisdom and moderation. Stoic kindness isn't a floodgate, open to everyone at all times. It's a well-measured stream, directed where it can do real good, and where it doesn't erode the river banks. Think of it this way. When you're on an airplane, they always tell you to put on your own oxygen mask before assisting others. Life is much the same. You can't effectively help others if you're gasping for air yourself. Acting with kindness also involves understanding and empathy, not just for others, but for yourself. When you feel the urge to help or give, take a moment to check in with yourself. Are you in a position to offer help without harming your own well-being? Are your acts of kindness coming from a place of genuine care, or are they attempts to seek approval or avoid confrontation? These are tough questions, but essential ones. They help us refine our intentions and ensure our actions are genuinely virtuous. not just superficially generous. By maintaining a balance between compassion and self-respect, we build a kind of kindness that is sustainable and impactful. This approach not only helps us live according to Stoic principles, but also enriches our interactions with others. It fosters relationships based on mutual respect and genuine care, rather than expectation and dependency. So next time you extend a hand to help, remember to keep the other hand on your own heart, ensuring it stays full and strong. In doing so, your capacity to give will not just be preserved, but will grow, making every act of kindness you perform that much more powerful. It's a common misconception that setting boundaries means you're shutting people out, but let's flip that idea on its head. Think of boundaries as the guidelines you draw around a treasure map. They guide everyone to respect the treasure, your energy, time, and emotions, without exploiting it. So let's dive into how setting healthy boundaries is not just a self-care act, but a crucial component of living a Stoic life, marked by wisdom and moderation. The Stoics were all about living in alignment with nature, our true nature, and part of understanding our nature involves recognizing our limits and communicating them clearly. Seneca, one of the most respected Stoic thinkers, often talked about the importance of guarding one's time against unnecessary intrusions, akin to how we might protect our property. This isn't about being stingy with your time or yourself. It's about ensuring that you're investing it wisely in ways that are congruent with your values and capabilities. When we fail to set boundaries, we often end up feeling overwhelmed and resentful, emotions that Stoics strive to manage through rational thought and self-awareness. Imagine you're a pitcher full of water. Each task or favor you perform for someone else pours some of your water